Hey y'all, it's Allie. I just wanted to do kind of like an intro clip for this next video because I did something that I don't normally do, which is I filmed myself when I was like uber tired. What this video is about how I have a super productive day. People have asked me on IG, how do you do this thing in this certain insert? It's the Growing Up Goddess insert. And I hashed that all out later. But anyway, the way that I do it is the night before, and I didn't really know how else to really do it unless doing it like I normally do it, which is like right before I sleep. I am like uber tired in these next clips and half falling asleep because it was uber late. And I just wanted to apologize that I'm just kind of like, because I was super tired. I hope this video is helpful though still, even though I was half asleep. and that it's not too crazy. Thanks so much for watching and I hope it helps. All right, bye.
Look, I have this like fancy microphone because I'm so sick and tired of the camera. You can hear the camera every time it autofocuses, but it is like literally midnight. You can't see that probably. It's midnight o'clock. My whole family is asleep obviously right now, so I can't like film in front of my lockers. So you got the piano today with all my books and stuff. I just got done finishing another video for Patreon. I am trying to get all caught up with all my videos. I'm leaving on the 17th to go to Canada, to go to Windsor, Canada for a ministry trip. So I'm going to be singing up there and teaching about art and pursuing God and art. It's going to be awesome. So, but I'm like so tired. But I have been asked by some folks on Instagram, and pardon me, like I did something to my back and my back hurts so bad. Like I almost cried. And I'm a pretty stoic person. Like it hurts really bad. So I had a lot of people asking me about how I use Alexis's Growing Up Goddess Daily Insert, and they wanted to kind of like a step through, like just like a slowdown, because I have it on a time lapse right now on Instagram, and I had a lot of good feedback for it. But they were just wanting to know like what I'm doing. I just wanted to do that, and I usually do it right before I go to bed is normally when I do this process, and so I figured I should probably do it right before I go to bed. I thought that would be a good time to do it. So I'm gonna do the thingy down and show you how I plan my day. I literally have to plan where each hour is going, or else the hours will just fly off and I won't get anything done. So I'll stop gabbing now, and hopefully this will help you with your planning. Okay, I'm a grandma, I gotta get up now. Okay, ouch, ouch. I also apologize for the harsh lighting because I just can't really control much in here. So it is what it is, y'all, okay. Hey, but you won't have to hear the camera doing that annoying focus thing, right? This is super function. I'm just all function right now. But I already have a setup video on this notebook. I'll try to link it down below. And this is the insert that I decorated. I have a process video on me decorating this insert on Patreon. This is the Growing Up Goddess Daily Hobonichi Style, and you can see that I have on the sides here, I have like my to-do list, appointments and things, like kind of where I want to do them, and then I have like time stuff, like you will see kind of things on the side on my days. See. I'm pretty consistent with this method because it works for me. I have severe ADD, and so I, don't get things done if I, like this was my day yesterday. I like punched this day in the face. So this was supposed to be today, and I did not do this today because it was like a family day, and I should be more realistic and not say that I'm going to do things on our family day, because I usually just kind of poot around and do kind of catch up with work. And anyway, so I'm going to exit this It's the 8th. It's gonna be for the 8th, which is today, technically, because I'm up so late. I kind of write the day out. I don't care that it's sloppy or clean or whatever. So what I do first is I write out the things that I know I'm gonna have to do. Like, so tomorrow I have a prayer set and I get there about 11:30. So, but I don't just put, you know, prayer set, because like my prayer set is actually from 1 to 3, okay? But I get there and I meet my friend for lunch, so I usually try to get there at 11:30. But in order to get there at 11:30, I really need to start leaving at like a little bit before 11. So I literally will put, I allot all the time. This is how you will not stop being late to things, because I was horrible at being late to everything until I started, like, realistically, I took a time clarity class. It's totally retired now. I've tried to ask the person who wrote it if I can tweak it and make it for planner people, because it was for photographers, and I think the wisdom in that class, like, I've asked her to re-release it and she hasn't contacted me. So anyway, that class helped me so much. So anyway, I really literally put leave for prayer set or something like that, because normally I go swing by the post office and I grab lunch, and then, you know, that starts my prayer set. And I honestly normally don't leave because I have to check the bathrooms and stuff to clean them. I normally don't leave until like 3:30 or something like that. So this is like all the time that I will be spending for SA Tabernacle tomorrow. I know usually on my days I like to have my boys starting their school like at the latest 9, because they kind of sleep in, because we're kind of a family that stays up late. So they get up at 8, and I know that might be late for some, but hey, that's the beauty of homeschool. You can get up and do it as late as you need to, because we usually get done at like 4. So my boys get up and they start their school. So sometimes I'll do, like, if you'll see here, like, I'm doing stuff while they're also doing school. So I have a little bar out to the side. So I'll be doing that, and we usually do that, and they actually do it at the prayer house too. So like that. So I'm just kind of like marking off things that I know for sure we're gonna be doing tomorrow. And then what I do, I know I'm not gonna wake up early tomorrow because it's so late. So I'll probably end up waking up at like 7. Probably. So I'll usually put here like breakfast and coffee. I have to eat breakfast as soon as I get up, or I get hangry. I'm so sorry about the harsh lighting, y'all. Breakfast and coffee, and then I like to spend time in my Bible. So I always put pursue Jesus, because that's very important to me. So I'm going to do that. It's about 8:30, and then I know at like 8:30 I have to write down that I'm going to write. I have the method that I use for my son's scheduling for their homeschool is spiral notebooks. Like, it's a spiral notebook. It's just a simple system. It's a spiral notebook. I flip to the next page and I write out everything they have to do. It's just so easy that way. I got it from the gal who does Read Aloud Revival. She's amazing. She's changed my life and helped me so much, but I have to write their spiral notebooks by 8:30 or else they won't get them, and they'll be like, where's our books, Mom? We can't do school. You haven't written down our spiral notebooks. So anyway, I have to do that for sure at 8:30. So like, that's a big thing. Okay, so that's pretty much my whole morning is full because I slept in. Normally I would wake up at 6 and then do my coffee and Jesus time, and then I would do a little bit of work in here before they get up, before they start their school stuff. And I can do stuff as they do school, but again, I'm leaving kind of early to go to the prayer set, so I don't have a lot of time in between there, and I need to film something. So anywho, so then I kind of look at the previous day and look at what I didn't get done, and I look at my week and month and see like, okay, is there anything that's like time sensitive that I really need to focus on priority for tomorrow? Tomorrow I have a hangout at 8 p.m. so I need to put that on here. So 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. I have a hangout with my patrons. I have to email the email hangout link to my patrons because I get on there at 7:30, and it's kind of just like the computer's looking at the books because I don't really technically get on until 8. But anyway, and then I have my hangout with my patrons, so that's important. So I'm glad I looked at that. Yay, I'm so excited. I love hanging out with my patrons. And then I go to my week, and I have it there too. I have my prayer house thing, and then I'm looking at this stuff, and it's like, okay, here's what I want to do for my YouTube. This is what I need to do for my Patreon. Order David calendar, that's really important. See, I could do that in the morning. So then I go here, and I will literally write out, this might be overkill for some people, and that's okay. It can be overkill for some people, but if I don't write it down, I won't do it. Order David calendar, because he has been without a calendar, poor thing, forever. I know I've been needing to do that. And I'll even put it here too, because I like to check stuff off. Order Dave a calendar. Okay, and then here's check to see if money transferred, it did, and I've got to pay the bills tomorrow, so that's important. So I'll probably do that here before we leave. That's gonna be major. Need to do that. Okay, so I did that, I moved that over. So from Monday, I finished editing the dupes. I did that just now because I could do it. I felt like I need to get it done. And then, okay, I want to film some today. One thing I've got to do, I like to be very interactive with my patrons. Like, they're kind of my, priority since they're supporting me. So I like to make sure I respond to everybody. So I usually do patron comments. Usually I like to catch up on them. Again, if I don't write it out, I don't do it. And then also, I'm gonna try to take 15-20 minutes to respond to YouTube comments, because I really like to make sure I answer questions that I need to. I can't respond to everybody at this point just because of everything that's going on, but I really do try to hit questions, and if someone's left like a heartfelt note, I really try to thank them for their time in doing that. So I do try to take some time for that. So patron comments, YouTube comments, and I need to film. I want to film, my goal is to film a video on how to print on Tomoe River paper, because so many people have been asking me about that. It's not really hard, y'all. It really isn't that hard. I just think it might help someone's courage if they just saw me do it, maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna put film TR paper. That'll help remind me. Let's see. I have to be realistic though, because I don't have much time tomorrow. So this is really all I'm going to be able to do, because Thursday is really a lot more open for me. So one thing I tend to do, and I would encourage you to consider, is try not to be unrealistic with your tasks for the day, because you might just get discouraged. I do have to kind of push myself and get as much done as I possibly can, because I have so much going on right now in my life, especially with us about to move, and I'm going, on a trip to Canada for ministry. So anyway, this is definitely what I need to get done tomorrow. So I already put in this here, order Dave, calendar. I put in here, pay the bills. I'm gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna be getting ready to take the boys per set to get their school done. And then when I come back from that, I'll probably end up I'm gonna do this, film, do YouTube comments here, and I have to cook dinner at some point. Probably cook dinner right here, because it doesn't take too long for dinner. Patron comments after the hangout. But you can see that's a full day, and I have a little bit of cushion in between, but that's how I do it, y'all. It's pretty simple. I first write out the date, and just so you can see too, if you have something kind of important coming up, like for me, I'm leaving on the 17th to go to Canada. So on the 16th, I kind of need, that's like my end, whatever, to get everything situated. So I like to put like a little line to show me how close. I don't know what it does. It gives me like an urgency to really make sure I'm being productive with my days, because again, I can get lost down the black hole of YouTube or, you know, whatever, art supply, whatever. Like right now I'm really looking at ColourPop. I just discovered ColourPop lippy sticks. Why? Because they're cool and women like lipstick. I love lipstick, but I can get sucked down that all the time looking at YouTube swatch videos and stuff. So if I don't do this, I will get lost doing all that other stuff. And so this kind of helps me create urgency. I'm like, okay, I have literally this many days to get all this stuff done. But I'm still trying to be realistic with my days. Like this day, I kicked butt because Mondays are usually a heavy work day for me. I worked like 9.5 hours total with my, like between YouTube and Patreon stuff. I kind of like to see how much I work just because, I don't know, it helps me feel better when people are paying me for content. I guess it makes me feel better when I know I've actually worked for that money. So anyway, so that's kind of what I do. I put in what I know is going to happen. I kind of write my tasks, and then I put in when I'd like to get them done, like actually hours. And I will literally, like when I wake up, and I will make my breakfast and coffee, and I will go to the couch with my Bible, and then I look at my phone. I try not to get sidetracked with like other things on my phone, but I'll even set an alarm for 8:30 to do spiral notebooks, because I'll get sucked into a scripture or something and I'll forget to look at the clock. I kind of survive off alarms and timers, and like for the YouTube comments, I will set a timer for 20 minutes to reply to comments, because I could sit there like for 2 hours replying to y'all because I love y'all so much. I just want to like reply to everybody, but I have got to get other things done too. So anyway, that's kind of just like how I approach this system for myself. I don't know, maybe it's lame for other people, but it really works for me because I have crazy squirrel syndrome, and this helps me so much to stay focused through the day. I'm super exhausted usually by the end of the day. My goal, so y'all know, my goal is after my move, I really want to build in time for me, to create just for myself. It doesn't have to be on any social media. It doesn't have to be filmed. Just have blue is my personal color, blue. And there's not much blue on my calendar lately. So one of my goals after I move is to like build in some blue time, some blue. And for me, it's a very visual, like I'm a visual person. So it's like, if I don't see all the blue, like I realize like, oh crap, I am working a lot. No wonder I'm so exhausted, and I need that blue color. I need some more blue in my life. It's really good. That's why I do it. It's a visual reminder. It helps me to organize things as I see the colors that are different. My colors all mean something. Green is money, orange is prayer house or SA Tabernacle, brown is my family stuff. Black used to be workout, but I'm not working out right now because I want to lose a little bit more weight before I start anything high impact. Purple is my homeschool, boys homeschool. The dark blue is YouTube, red is Patreon or Ali Brown Designs, blue is anything personal for myself personally. Yeah, and so those are my colors that I use for my stuff. My Coleto pens. These are Coleto pens, by the way, and they're awesome and wonderful, and I learned about these pens from Carrie Harling. I love Carrie. It is the next morning. I don't think I remembered to, because it was late last night, I don't think I remembered to share with you how I go about actually putting the stuff down. It's very, very easy. I just basically take accountability for the time, and I messed up my back, y'all, like really bad. I could barely get out of bed this morning. So I actually didn't wake up at 7. I woke up at like 7:30. So because I didn't wake up at 7, I'll do like that to show that like I didn't wake up, and it helps me to see like, okay, am I not waking up early like I need to? Do I need to be going to bed earlier? Just again, it keeps me accountable. This may be overkill for a lot of people, but for me, being crazy distracted all the time, like I need this kind of accountability to help me. I did make my breakfast. It was a little hard. I had to make it while sitting down. I did make breakfast, and I did get my Bible. And I did do it a little bit later because I wanted to spend more time in the Bible since I didn't wake up so early. So I'll do this. I'll like kind of hatch in what I did. And then I just did their spiral notebooks. And so that's this time. And now I will go here, and right after filming this, I will go order Dave's calendar. And I literally will go down the day. Today, my husband told me to stay home. I'm not going to be going to prayer house today because he told me to stay on my back, like give my back a rest. So in here, instead of the orange, I'll probably end up putting, you know, red or blue on something in here and tack it. So you can see, I don't know how you can see it in some of the other ones. Like this one, I had that I was gonna edit, but I ended up doing something for YouTube video instead of the Patreon. And then I took lunch here. So sometimes my day will get shifted. So I'll see like red was supposed to be here, but it ended up being blue. So that's just kind of why those look different, because I'll anticipate and plan for my day to be like this, but sometimes it doesn't go that way, but I still track it. That's the whole point of me saying all that. I still track it because, you know, I think it's good to have accountability and to see where your day has gone. So anyway, I don't know if I mentioned that part in yesterday's video. Okay, I'll resume with the normal ugly lighting, super tired alley video. All right, bye. All right, that's it. I don't know what else to say. I'm probably gonna just run around the mountain a million times saying the same thing over and over again. So I'll shut up now, and I hope this helps you. I hope I went over everything. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. I never say that in my videos, but apparently it's supposed to help somehow. I don't know. So that, and then let's see, I think that's it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go to bed now. All right, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
Hey, can y'all turn that off for a second? Air conditioner? Thank you. Like, it looks kind of cool, all that stuff on there. Maybe throw that one away, or just continue using it with my fingers.